Hi there. Well, it's nice to be doing something nice and simple for once. Word to the wise, YouTube are continuing to remove my videos. I haven't got a clue why they've taken a personal dislike to me. I don't think I've done anything wrong. But yeah, so there were videos that were correspondingly in order, and now there's bits missing. And it's nothing to do with me, unfortunately. And there's nothing I can do. I am taking it up with them, but as regards if that goes anywhere, heaven knows. We're going to do a Transform review today. And before anybody says it, yes, I am looking a little bit rough around the edges, but I am in my 40s now, alright? So give me a break. I'm not the younger chap you saw from, let me think how long I've been on here now for. 13, 14 years? You know, time takes its toll, guys. You know, I've got, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. Right, you need to crack on with this. And as you know, when I do Transform reviews, I don't like transforming them, but we will talk about the individual characters in question. Now, we have these new War for Cybertron trilogy Transformers. So what I thought I'd do is I'd buy all three. They got a weird shaped box actually of the female Transformers, which is, you know, a weird thing in general, because I don't know how you have a gender in anyway. I don't go into that too much. So this is the Airazor one, and we have Blackarachnia's one, and we have Arcee. Now let's take a look. Now I'm slightly disappointed with the Arcee one because of the colour scheme. It isn't particularly great. It looks a bit cheap and nasty. And my one has a significant different problem as well. So if I turn her around, there should be some sort of like arrow. Let me have a look at this on the box. Yes, if you look closely at the back, there's like a blue thing at there. Mine didn't have it, and I don't know why. It's slightly annoying. The other thing that's annoying about the Arcee figure, other than the paintwork, which I'm not interested in, because it just looks and feels cheap. This part here comes off, and she can ride it like I don't know, roller skate or something. I don't know. It's on the box. I think it is anyway. Yeah, look. I don't understand where they're going with that. It just looks, well, daft, if I'm honest with you. The moulding itself is nice. I mean, yeah, they're all just all posable these days. It's not like the old school G1 Transformers, you know, about posable as a brick. Yeah, but I quite like her in terms of how she moves. I'm just not keen on the paint scheme. It just feels cheap. You're not a cheap floozy, are you? No? Okay, she said no. Can't argue with that. So I may recolour her at some point in the future. You never know. Transformation is, as you would expect, a little bit fiddly, but not impossible. And it's, you know, I'm probably talking to adults here, so if you find this difficult to transform, guys, you really need to seek some help. So Arcee, the first one, introduced in season 3 of... No, introduced in a movie, sorry, stop me when I'm wrong. And then there was no figure of her made. There's been countless figures after, and she was, you know, quite prevalent in season 3. And then they did the rebirth, which YouTube removed my first video, so up yours, YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, she was in the rebirth, and she becomes a headmaster. And then we basically never really hear much from her again. And that's it. I mean, they tried to introduce Springer as sort of like a partner to Arcee. I don't know how Transformers partner up. I don't even want to think about it, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, so but my season 3, that at the end of it, it's all forgotten, and when in the rebirth, then just forget it. It ain't happening. And that's the last we ever see of her, really, other than the comic books. But I'm not going into the comic books. I'm just talking about the G1 character. I like Arcee a lot. As I said, Hasbro thought nobody would want to buy a female Transformer. Hasbro, you are complete and utter idiots. Of course they would. Anyway, so take of it what you will. It's a good figure, and I would highly recommend it. And as I said, the transformation. Look, I'm not here to touch the transformation. It really gets annoying. So we're not going to do that one. Right, next one. My favourite one, actually, is Blackarachnia. Yes, it's from Beast Wars. And before you say anything, or I'm going to try to explain myself in terms of when people call me a G1 snob, I am not. In actual fact, I think Beast Wars is a far superior show to the original Transformers. So, yes. So, yeah, I'm not a G1 snob at all. So, let's take a look at Blackarachnia. She is a great figure. Look forward, darling. Compared to the original Beast Wars figure. As you can see, she mimics basically the show figure, which it makes a change. It's nice to see something that looks pretty much what you see on the screen, and she does it in every single way. She has a similarity to Arcee in the way that she's built, but I think that's just the way they're going with these figures. So as you know, Blackarachnia was a Predacon initially, or well, was she a Maximal turned into a Predacon and then she goes back to being a Maximal? I don't know. But yeah, she had a relationship with Silverbolt. It seems to be a continuing theme of female Transformers that they must have a partner. I don't know why. The new Transformers, it was the Lost Light, the books that have subsequently come out recently. Well, I say recently, a couple of years ago now. I'm getting old. Yeah, it's all about Transformers having partners. Personally speaking, I'm not keen, but if that's the way they want to go with it, there's nothing I can do about it, is there? But as a figure, she's lovely paint. The paint works lovely on it. Really well scaled. Balances nicely. Transformation is really easy. And I love an easy transformation, believe me. Make of that what you will. But she is definitely worth getting if you like Blackarachnia or anything to do with Beast Wars. Great addition to your collection in any shape or form. As I said, say no more. Now we have... Who's that? It's Airazor, obviously, isn't it? Out of Beast Wars again. See? Not a G1 snob. Now, Airazor I particularly liked. She didn't have a great deal to do in the Beast Wars show as it is. But I did like the introduction of her. And they were concerned that they weren't going to get her out of her cryostasis, whatever it was that she was sitting in. But eventually, obviously, do. And she has a partner too, called Cybertron. Now, this is where this one gets really interesting. It's because they get merged together in, I can't remember, season 1 or 2. I can't honestly remember. I should have researched that a little bit more. But I like to do things tongue-in-cheek. You know, on the cuff. Huh? Cuff? Yeah, so yes, she merges with Cybertron. Much as they had a relationship of sorts beforehand, then they're merged together, and it's I'm trying to I was thinking to myself, and I know it's a weird thing to think of, I was thinking, if I'd merged myself with my girlfriend, would I have liked that? I think not, actually. Lots of things you like to do with your girlfriend, but merging with them to become one being, I think I would steer clear of that, believe me. Especially if she's in a bad mood that day. But yet again, the figure itself. I love this figure for many reasons. I love the wings on the back. I love the way it balances. I love the colour scheme on it. I love the quality of this one is better than the other two. It just feels like a better figure. Yet again, as I said, it's got the same construction. I think they're going for that. You know, with Blackarachnia and Arcee, they're going for the same configuration of the figure. But oh, I can highly recommend this one. This is probably my... let me think now. You see, I really like Blackarachnia too. I'm not entirely certain if I can... I would say this is the better detailed one. And the better figure. I just happen to prefer Blackarachnia. That's all. Just... I like bad girls. That's all. But yes, I can highly recommend this War Cybertron Transformers that have come out. There's quite a few. There's a lot of them actually, but they vary in price. These are all the same, about £18 English money. I don't know what that would be in American money. Probably about $22, something like that. And they go up. But I'm not really interested in getting any more of them because I've got the 3 that I wanted, and that's fine. They sit up there happily on the shelf, not doing any harm to anybody. But yes, I can highly recommend this series of Transformers. If you see them, or you know, you got a bit of money burning in your pocket, definitely recommended. Very good figures. And as I said, one more quick thing before I go. YouTube, as I said, are increasingly annoying me and cutting off my videos. Even if I used footage off YouTube itself and uploaded it and then narrated over it, and they cut it off and removed it and blocked. So look, I don't know what I've done to offend YouTube or anybody on there, but I can't keep this up because some of the videos I've put in a lot of work. Not like this. This is easy for me doing this, but the other videos that I've done that have been blocked, I've put a lot of work into them. I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if I'm going to stay on here or not, because I've come back after a 5-year absence, and I was trying to progress and move forwards on here, but I don't know if it's going to be an opportunity for me anymore. I never, you know, got that far on YouTube, even despite the fact I've been on here for years. But tough luck, you know, it's not the world according to me. Anyway, I don't wish to bore you anymore. Recommend those Transformers, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Take care.